Hello and welcome to the 5th heat race for the Battista Bowl, our first race on dirt in Thunder Bay, Ontario. We take a look at the starting grid at the bottom of the screen. This is the cars numbered 60 through 73. As you see the drivers going through the final turns there, the starting lineup finishes up on the bottom 5 spots. The top 5 will go into the main event, as currently Adam Dunlap leads them off. Broat Dunlap Motorsports on the front row, both of their Toyotas. There are only 2 of 3 Toyotas in this field, so Toyota clearly the minority. But right now they've got the top 2 positions on track for this race as Adam Dunlap works his way through the corners. Now Adam Dunlap is noted for his Rallycross series ability, so that's why they put him in the car this weekend. He's better on dirt. Brian Broat, on the other hand, no dirt experience, but he is good at some of these short tracks. He knows how to handle a race car. They decided to enter both entries in this race. They're not sure if they're both going to enter at Myrtle Beach as Cameron Diamond makes a pass to the inside. Car number 69S, a part of Tanker Motorsports. He has not had the best of seasons, but he did make the Kyalami event, and he had a decent finish there for his first start. Treck Tauger. Car number 60 has had an abysmal season, but right now passing Brian Broat on the inside. Looks like Treck Tauger has worked his way into the 5th place position, so he would currently get a spot in the main event. So he wouldn't have to worry about the LCQ. Now Treck Tauger, he's basically out of championship contention. He's just trying to make sure that this car is locked in for next season. It's rumored that he might switch over to car number 56. Same sponsorship and everything. But we'll have to see once the silly season gets finished. As you see, look, Brian Broat diving back to the inside, making sure that he does not lose that position. Now Brian Broat, he's not going for a championship, he's not even going to get locked in, he just wants to go out there and see if he can race and finish well today. It's uncertain if he'll be back for next season, but currently the 68 machine, having a great run today as it passes Treck Tauger. Now Jeffery Finguy is currently the biggest shocker. He's not in the top 5, he's currently sitting in 7th position now. Jeffery Finguy needs to make this top 5 as he's running for a championship. So right now he's got to try and maneuver his way around Treck Tauger and Brian Broat, hopefully get another spot to keep him up there. Now his teammates have both made the show. Julian Kenneth Jr. and Eric Schock. Kenneth is also a championship competitor, so he might actually lose to his teammate if he can't make it in. But Jeffery Finguy is a dirt champion. It's been noted during his win at Ruin Lace Certs last year. He should be fine on the dirt. We'll have to see him work his magic later in the race. Brian Valentine, car number 66, has been working his way up through the field. He's caught up to Cameron Diamond, who's led most of the race thus far. Here we go, diving move to the inside. Brian Valentine is great on short tracks. He's noted by his performances at Myrtle Beach and Bristol. He won Bristol earlier this year. So Brian Valentine, a force to be reckoned with. He's also another driver that could win the championship. He is also a past champion. He won the 2011 Utica Home Trek Series Championship. So he's going for 2. They said at the beginning of the season, we are going to win a championship this year. It is literally quoted by him. So, Brian Valentine currently pulling out to a huge lead over Cameron Diamond. This car is looking really good. He might have something for the rest of the pack in the full event. Now we take a look a little further back to John Cittadino, who's currently in dead last position on track. This car has had a horrible season and a roller coaster of a season at that. They are locked in on points, but they are nowhere near a championship. They need to make this race and practically win it if they want to keep in the championship hunt. But John Cittadino at the current moment looking pretty poor right now. He's saying over the radio that this car is not doing well on dirt, as he battles in the back of the pack there with Michele Cittadino and Joseph Onesto. It's uncertain what the plans for Cittadino Ed Motorsports are next season, or if they'll even include John Cittadino, as he's had just a rough season thus far. We take a look at Samantha Yahnke, car number 73. This car was not entered in last week's event as they tried to put the focus on David Yahnke. It worked, he got the pole, but a wreck caught him up and knocked him out of the race. Samantha Yahnke's better on the road courses, but as shown this weekend, road race aces tend to do well here at the Battista Bowl. She currently sits in 3rd place, and that car is running pretty well. Now, David Yahnke is in the show, so Samantha Yahnke is looking to make both Yahnke Motorsports cars make the race. Now, Samantha Yahnke, again, is a driver that probably is not going to win this championship. She's way too far down in points, which is completely unlike last year where she was up in the top 10, but she's going to maybe try again next season. We take a look at Jeffery Finguy. He's still struggling as Adam Dunlap has fallen out of the top 5, loses the spot to his teammate Brian Broat. Jeffery Finguy is looking underneath Adam Dunlap. He's trying to steal the spot away. Time is starting to run out as we're getting into the later stages of this qualifier race. Now he needs to work his way past Brian Broat, car number 68, if he has any hope of making the field. As here we go, he's trying to catch up a little bit. You see some shuffling back there. John Cittadino's going to move a spot, and he's trying to pass Joseph Onesto as well. But it looks like Brian Broat is not giving the inside line up to Jeffery Finguy, so Finguy is going to have to really drive it in there deep if he wants to lodge the 68 car out of that position. Now we saw back in the pack there the number 62P of Joseph Onesto. Now Joseph Onesto had a brilliant run at Kyalami, almost won the thing before getting wrecked by Todd Benoit. He then went to Cleveland, almost won the thing, but then got caught by another wreck with Sam Young. And then ever since then, the car has failed to make the race. Currently, he's running pretty far back in this qualifier heat, and it just is not working well for him today. Car number 62P is complaining of kind of a handling issue on the dirt here today. He's going to have to try and work that out and go to the LCQ. It's getting way too late in the event for him to catch up. Now we take a look at the race lead. We have Brian Valentine, and look at this lead he's got on Cameron Diamond. It's pretty extensive. And Brian Valentine, they were confident coming into this race weekend. They're better at the short tracks. It's proven fact. They do have wins at road courses, super speedways. The short tracks have usually been kinder to them, especially Bristol, especially Myrtle Beach. And Myrtle Beach isn't kind to anyone, let me tell you that. But right now, Valentine pulling off a huge lead over Cameron Diamond. And though Cameron Diamond is doing a very impressive job of keeping up there in second place, that car just has absolutely nothing for car number 66. That machine is just on top today. The laps are closing now. We have about 2 laps to go before the race ends. As we come around the track through turns 3 and 4, we come to the finish line, and it looks like we just have, I believe, it's hard to see the flag stand here from the booth here, so sometimes you lose count. I think we got the report. Yes, the race is over. The race has ended, and Brian Valentine is going to be the winner of this qualifier race. He gets 5 bonus points for his championship run, which will really help him in that battle for the championship. Let's take a look at the race results, see who's going to make the main event. Brian Valentine, Cameron Diamond for his second start. Samantha Yahnke, Treck Tauger is going to make the race. Excellent run by him. And Brian Broat is in 5th place. Jeffery Finguy could not get by Brian Broat. He has to go to the LCQ or try and buy Brian Broat out of the race. Then we have Joseph Onesto, Adam Dunlap, John Cittadino, and Michele Cittadino rounding out your top 10. Those 5 drivers will have to go to the LCQ. But next is the 6th and final of the heat races. Then we'll go to the LCQ. This is going to be cars numbered 75 to 99.